It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Hello to everyone watching. Joined by Brock Ewart up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And in a while, we're going to find out the answer to a question that fans have been asking for nearly half a year at this point. Who is going to represent this conference in the Super Bowl?
All of these coaches and players preach all season long, never look ahead. You can't do it, right? You've got to focus so much on the present. But you know that every man out there is so aware of what's on the line today and where they could be playing in 2 weeks. It's going to be a game-long challenge, no question, to keep the focus on the right here and the right now. Once you've got a win iced away, well, then you can start entertaining those Super Bowl thoughts and those Super Bowl realities.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They've got a man in motion. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Here's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And they're brought out by the 6th overall pick in 2019. One of the highest drafted Blue Devils ever, Daniel Jones.
Okay, you know, this is one of those moments where you can just throw that undefeated record of pursuit of perfection right out the window. It really doesn't matter if they were 17-0 or 9-8 in the regular season. All that matters to him right now, right here, is playing for a spot in the Super Bowl. It's his job to get him there.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain 15 there. And it'll be first down Colts. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts have a great first drive and get the game's first points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Ooh. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach Don Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Ravens
First down, and they go right back to him. That's good for a gain of 5. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. This one's set up for Lamar. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. Takes it in at the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Colts with their offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Jones looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Blitz coming for Jones. Hits him on the out route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. He's running forward, halted after a couple of yards. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pistol now for Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jones. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
Taylor now up the middle. And they make the stop after giving him 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd and 10.
Starts on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. 2nd down carry for Taylor. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts pull at it for a further 13-zip. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Ravens, nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out front. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Third down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive.
DC ready?
Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives them the first. Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Crosses the 35, room for more. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Josh Downs to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Jones now to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, here's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's a give to Taylor. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Colts.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's Jones to throw. It's caught. Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Jones now on third down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Of all the players out there, right, the coach on the field, the quarterback, well, he's got to know that play was dead in the water. At that point, just minimize the loss. Can't be tackled that far behind the line.
Jackson now on third. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now with Jones. That one's cut along the left sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Now it's Jones out the play action. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This one's caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Slot man motioned over. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The tight end in motion now. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Likely's got it right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's a gain of 6.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, here's Lamar. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Lamar throwing again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And it's going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. 2 more quarters to play here, and the Super Bowl matchup will be set. Let's take a look at what happened earlier this afternoon. Our tour around the NFL starts now with a tough matchup in the NFC. And this is the former Packers star, Aaron Jones. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Vikings do it again. What a run through these playoffs. They're the surprise champions of the NFC. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one in 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds the in route complete. And I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
There's a handoff for Taylor. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down now, ball at the 33. They go again with Taylor. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. Has it down close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird? In the three-point shooting contest of the 80s? The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts push their lead to 18.
Colts 28, Ravens 10. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Henry on the option. And that's good for a few, which brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown. Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown. Short pass brought in. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again. Jones on first down. Into traffic, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward. Second down now, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Hits him on the end route. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap. Here's Taylor from the pistol. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Let's go now. 70 Lion.
In the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got Pierce. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Break the huddle. It's second down now.
7 brings up second down at the 18-yard line.
Pistol now for Jones. Escapes out to the left. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. First down throw for Jackson. Throw left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Come on.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. They're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Lamar now from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Play fake. Jackson. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They are in great shape here as we wind down this 3rd quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, well, that could put this just too far out of reach. On 1st down, Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
The drive begins with Henry. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
Lamar's going to keep this one. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the 42. From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. He has room past the 25. Now hit and Jackson loses the ball. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
They'll run here with Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
At the 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 17.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Baltimore.
Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts offense set to head out. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 28-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
No throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 22. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
A yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Real quick.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
First down. A gain of 9
Again, it's Jackson to the air. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Lamar off the play fake. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the Colts 18-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. Likely's got it right side. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Jackson yet again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 24.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Colts ready to take the field. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A run here with Taylor. he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Play fake, Jones. Finds the in route, complete. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Now it's Jones off the play action. That's complete to Warner along the sideline. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
38, Ravens 24. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. You see the Ravens making their way out now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They're running the option, short side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Baltimore.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Ravens losing by 14.
And the Raven first down.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. So Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Now it's Lamar. Finds the football outside. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's got Andrews. And they are are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Taylor again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in. You are going to be playing in the Super Bowl. What a moment for so many of them getting to this point.
It is, and it is so cool, and you can see it and feel it. The real emotion of celebrating this title, but they know that ultimately it's not an AFC title they want. They want a Super Bowl title.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.